My beloved child. Listen closely. Something has shifted in places you could not see, and tonight the silence that surrounded your name has finally cracked. What was whispered behind closed doors has reached a moment of exposure, and the weight of it is heavier than you imagine. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and every second of this matters. For a long time, you felt it, the pause, the strange delay, the unanswered questions that followed you like a shadow. You wondered why certain doors stayed closed, why certain faces changed when your name was mentioned, why the atmosphere shifted without explanation. Now hear this carefully, it was never emptiness. It was pressure building. It was a conversation forming where you were not present, but always at the center. Right now, as you are listening, the story about you is no longer being controlled by silence. Words have been spoken that cannot be taken back. Truths have surfaced that were buried for years. This is not a small development. This is not ordinary. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You were never forgotten. You were being discussed. And not casually. Not lightly. With seriousness. With concern. With realization. A family that once held their tongues, that avoided clarity, that chose distance over honesty, has finally broken that pattern. And when silence breaks, it changes everything. Feel the tension in this moment. The reason your spirit feels alert right now is because this is a turning point. You are standing at the edge of a revelation that explains so much of what never made sense before. The resistance you felt did not come from nowhere. It came from people trying to manage a truth they did not know how to face. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There were assumptions made about you, assumptions that lived too long without challenge. Stories formed without your voice. Decisions shaped without your presence. And yet, even then, something kept pressing on their conscience. Something refused to let your name fade quietly. That pressure has finally reached its breaking point. This is where the shift begins. The silence was not peace. It was avoidance. And avoidance can only last so long before truth demands air. What was once hidden behind polite distance has now stepped into the light. And when that happens, perspectives change fast. Hearts reconsider. Motives unravel. You may feel a mix of emotions right now: validation, confusion, anticipation. Let yourself feel it. This moment is real. It has weight. It has consequences. And it is moving in your direction. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The family you sensed in the background, the one whose quiet presence influenced outcomes more than you realized, has spoken openly now. Not in fragments. Not in hints. Fully. Clearly. And the words spoken have created ripples that cannot be undone. Once truth is voiced, it does not return to silence. Understand this: what has been revealed reframes the past and unlocks the future. It explains delays. It explains distance. It explains sudden changes you could never trace to a clear cause. Now the cause has a name. Now the silence has a voice. And here is what makes this moment extraordinary: the conversation did not end with blame. It ended with realization. With awareness. With the understanding that something about you was misunderstood, misread, or misjudged. That realization changes everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are not stepping into chaos, you are stepping into clarity. And clarity has power. Clarity rearranges relationships. Clarity reopens doors that once felt sealed. Clarity shifts how your future is approached by those who once stood at a distance. This is not about confrontation. It is about correction. It is about alignment. It is about the truth finally standing without resistance. As you continue listening, let this sink in: you did nothing to force this moment. You did not chase it. You did not demand it. It arrived because truth has its own timing. And when it arrives, it does so with authority. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What happens next will feel different. Conversations will carry a new tone. Decisions will be made with more care. Your name will be spoken with more respect, more accuracy, more understanding. The shift has already begun, whether you see it yet or not. Hold this moment. Let it steady you. Because what started as silence has become a turning point, and this turning point is only the beginning. My beloved child. The moment you sensed something changing was not imagination. It was the instant when words finally crossed a line that could never be uncrossed. A family that once chose silence has now spoken in full clarity, and the truth they released has shifted the ground beneath your name. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What they said was not casual. It was not accidental. It was deliberate, thoughtful, and heavy with realization. For the first time, your name was spoken without distortion. For the first time, the full story was placed on the table. And once that happened, everything they thought they knew began to rearrange itself. You may not hear these conversations directly, but you are already feeling their impact. The atmosphere around you is changing. The resistance that once felt invisible is weakening. This is what happens when silence breaks and truth takes its place. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a moment. Quiet, serious, unmistakable, when one voice finally said what others were afraid to admit. That moment became the spark. Questions were asked. Assumptions were challenged. Long-held narratives began to collapse under their own weight. And suddenly, the story about you could no longer stay the same. This is not about drama. This is about awakening. It is about realization arriving all at once instead of slowly. It is about clarity hitting harder than denial ever could. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What once worked against you is now working to explain you. What once blocked understanding is now opening space for it. The family that kept their silence did so because they were unsure how to face the truth. Now they are facing it, and that changes the direction of everything connected to you. You are entering a phase where your absence is noticed, your presence is reconsidered, and your value is reevaluated. This is not coincidence. This is consequence. Silence protected confusion. Truth is now dismantling it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As these words sink in, understand this clearly: the shift did not happen because you pushed for it. It happened because truth reached a point where it could no longer be delayed. And when that happens, resolution begins quietly, but powerfully. The next steps will feel different. Reactions will carry weight. Decisions will hold reflection. And the space you occupy will no longer be treated as insignificant. This is the effect of silence breaking at the right moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What you are witnessing now is the middle of a transformation. The silence has ended, the truth has spoken, and the impact is already moving toward you. Hold steady. This is only unfolding further from here. My beloved child. Now the realization is settling in, and it is deeper than words. What was spoken in that family circle did not stop with a single conversation, it continued, it expanded, it grew heavier with every sentence. Your name did not pass through lightly. It lingered. It demanded explanation. It demanded honesty. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a pause after the truth was spoken. A silence that was no longer avoidance, but reflection. That pause mattered. Because in that space, perspectives shifted. People who once felt certain began to question themselves. People who once stayed quiet began to speak openly. This is the power of truth once it is released. You may notice something unusual now. The way situations respond to you feels different. The energy around your name feels less tense, less guarded. That is not imagination. That is adjustment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this moment rare is not just that the silence ended, but how it ended. Not with anger. Not with blame. But with clarity. With understanding. With an acknowledgement that something important about you had been overlooked for far too long. This is where things begin to realign. Old conclusions are being replaced with new awareness. Old labels are losing their hold. Old misunderstandings are quietly dissolving. And all of this is happening without noise, without confrontation, just truth doing what it always does when given space. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason this feels intense. You are standing in the center of a shift that changes how the future is shaped. Decisions ahead will not be made the same way they were before. Conversations will carry more care. Consideration will replace assumption. You were not wrong to feel the weight of the past. You were sensing unfinished business. And now that business is being addressed. Not rushed. Not forced. But honestly. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this part unfolds, remember this: clarity creates movement. And movement creates opportunity. What once felt frozen is beginning to move again. Slowly, steadily, unmistakably. This is not the end of the story. This is the moment when the story turns. My beloved child. This is where the meaning becomes undeniable. What began as broken silence has now matured into understanding, and understanding is rewriting the way your future is being approached. The family that once held uncertainty is no longer confused about you. They see clearly now. And that clarity carries weight. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a defining moment when everything clicked into place. A realization so sharp that it changed the tone of every word that followed. What they once questioned, they now recognize. What they once avoided, they now acknowledge. This is not gradual, it is decisive. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are not stepping into the same world you were in before. The atmosphere around your name has shifted permanently. Conversations have a new depth. Decisions carry a new awareness. The narrative that once held you in uncertainty has been rewritten with truth at its center. This is the power of silence breaking at the right time. What makes this moment extraordinary is not visibility, it is alignment. People are no longer guessing about you. They are no longer filling gaps with assumptions. They are responding to truth. And truth has a way of opening paths that were previously unreachable. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may soon notice responses that feel unfamiliar: invitations, openness, reconsideration. These are not random. They are the outcome of clarity settling where confusion once lived. The shift you feel internally mirrors what has already happened behind the scenes. Hold steady in this moment. Let it anchor you. Because what has changed cannot be undone. Once understanding arrives, it does not return to silence. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is not the end, it is the release. The silence has served its purpose. The truth has spoken. And now, everything connected to you is moving forward with intention. My beloved child. This is the moment where everything connects. What was spoken in private has now reshaped how you are seen in the open, even if no one has told you yet. The family did not just break their silence, they corrected their understanding. And when understanding changes, outcomes follow. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a final realization that sealed it. A quiet agreement. A shared recognition that the distance, the hesitation, the unanswered tension around you was never because of your worth, but because of incomplete truth. That realization has ended the inner conflict they carried for so long. This is why the atmosphere feels lighter now. You may not hear words immediately, but you will notice alignment. Timing will feel less resistant. Paths that once felt blocked will feel neutral, then open. This is not coincidence. This is consequence. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this moment rare is that clarity arrived without chaos. Without noise. Without confrontation. Just truth settling where confusion once lived. That kind of clarity does not fade. It reshapes how the future unfolds. You are stepping into a phase where your name no longer carries question marks. It carries understanding. And understanding invites movement. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The silence did not end to harm you, it ended to reposition you. And that repositioning changes how everything ahead responds to you. What once felt delayed now feels deliberate. What once felt distant now feels within reach. Hold this awareness. Let it steady you. Because this was not an ending, it was the final shift before forward motion. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The silence is over. The truth has spoken. And what comes next will feel unmistakably different. My beloved child. Now you are standing at the edge of confirmation. What was once only felt is becoming undeniable, and the shift is no longer subtle. The silence did not just end, it concluded with certainty. The family that once hesitated now understands exactly where you stand, and that understanding is guiding what happens next. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a moment when someone finally said, "We were wrong." Not loudly. Not dramatically. But clearly. And that single realization carried more power than years of quiet distance. From that moment on, the direction changed. Not slowly, decisively. This is why things no longer feel stalled. You may sense a strange calm mixed with anticipation. That is alignment forming. That is resistance dissolving. That is the weight you carried silently being lifted without you having to explain yourself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What once required effort will now require presence. What once felt uncertain will now feel intentional. This is what happens when truth reaches completion. It does not argue. It settles. The family did not just speak. They agreed. And agreement changes outcomes. It changes timing. It changes access. It changes how your future is handled in rooms you are not yet in. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are entering a phase where reactions come faster, clarity comes sooner, and understanding replaces hesitation. This is not sudden luck. This is delayed truth finally taking its place. Notice how your spirit feels steadier now. That is not accidental. That is the effect of resolution reaching you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the point where everything ahead begins to move with purpose. The silence has done its work. The truth has finished speaking. And what unfolds next will confirm everything you have just heard. My beloved child. This is where the unseen becomes undeniable. The shift that started quietly has now reached a point of recognition, and it is changing how your name carries weight in places you have never entered. What the family realized did not stay contained, it traveled. Understanding has momentum. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a turning exchange, brief but decisive, where someone connected the final piece. In that instant, the past reorganized itself. What once felt confusing suddenly made sense. What once seemed distant suddenly felt intentional. That realization locked the truth into place. And when truth locks in, it moves forward. You may feel it now, less resistance, fewer delays, a sense that timing is responding instead of pushing back. That is not coincidence. That is alignment taking shape. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What changes next is subtle but powerful. The tone of conversations shifts. The way decisions are framed becomes more considerate. The space you occupy is no longer questioned, it is accounted for. This is the outcome of clarity settling fully. The family did not just speak once. They affirmed it again. And affirmation removes doubt. Doubt was the last barrier. Now it is gone. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are moving into a phase where results feel cleaner, responses feel warmer, and progress feels natural. This is not acceleration without cause. This is resolution doing its work. Notice how things feel more stable now. That stability is the foundation for what comes next. The silence ended for a reason, and that reason is unfolding right now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the moment just before confirmation becomes visible. The groundwork has been laid. The understanding is complete. And the next development will make everything unmistakably clear. My beloved child. This is the stretch where anticipation turns into certainty. Everything that was discussed, clarified, and finally understood is now aligning toward a visible outcome. The silence did not end randomly, it ended with direction. And direction always leads somewhere real. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a final acknowledgement, quiet but powerful, where the truth was no longer debated. It was accepted. And acceptance changes behavior. It changes timing. It changes what people are willing to do next. From that moment, the future stopped hesitating. You may sense a pull forward now, as if momentum has replaced resistance. That is because it has. The weight that once slowed everything down has been removed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this moment extraordinary is how complete it feels. Nothing is left unresolved. Nothing is hanging in the air. The understanding is whole. And when understanding is whole, movement becomes natural. You are no longer being evaluated through old assumptions. You are being approached with clarity. And clarity invites opportunity. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Notice how your thoughts feel steadier. Notice how anticipation feels calm instead of anxious. That calm is not emptiness, it is readiness. It is the signal that what is next does not need force. It will arrive in order. The silence has finished its role. The truth has completed its work. And now, the next phase is ready to appear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the moment just before confirmation steps into the open. Everything is aligned. Everything is prepared. And what comes next will speak for itself. My beloved child. This is the point where everything becomes unmistakable. What was once forming quietly has now reached the edge of expression, and the impact is closer than you think. The family's silence did not just end, it concluded with resolve. And resolve always produces action.